Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks so much for joining us here on KXAN Live. I'm Will DuPree, coming to you from the KXAN Live studio. As we look live from the Austonian camera right now on this Friday afternoon, we can see a little bit of cloud coverage out there. Very hot temperatures, just as we've expected all week long, but there is a change in the forecast coming, so we wanted to bring in Chief Meteorologist David Yeomans today. David, thank you for being here, and we appreciate you bringing some good news with this heat.
Oh, Will, good to see you. Sorry I forgot my jacket. It's so hot, you know. I don't know how you're wearing yours.
You know, I think that you took the better route in this path. So let's start there. I mean, we are experiencing that heat. If anybody has stepped outside this afternoon, incredibly hot out there, but there is some relief coming.
Right. Hopefully not records today, but we are still in a wide first place for the hottest May we have ever seen, and we may actually tie a record high tomorrow. But if you look at that camera there are things starting to change. You might notice more clouds in the sky, a little haze. That's mainly from agricultural burning down in Mexico, unrelated to a storm. But west of us, we do have a little disturbance in the atmosphere where this Austonian camera is looking, and that may actually bring a couple little showers, maybe a rogue thunderstorm this evening. Notice, as the disturbance moves through, this is not present, this is forecast at 8:30 p.m. More clouds coming in this evening, and just about a 20% chance of a little rain. We can't rule out a strong storm, but that's looking pretty unlikely. We're thinking the lid in the atmosphere, the cap that we talk about in the springtime, will likely hold. If we advance the forecast forward, though, after a hot, dry afternoon tomorrow, look at this. Tomorrow evening, 7 p.m., storms start to fire, and by late tomorrow night, we have a much higher chance of not only rain, but possibly some severe storms with wind and hail damage. So we're going to be talking a lot more about your whole weekend forecast on KXAN News this evening, because even though we do have some rain chances increasing, it will not be wet all day tomorrow. Matter of fact, before those storms arrive tomorrow evening, it will look like summer yet again.
And we're looking right here at what is supposed to be later Saturday night, and this looks much more active on the radar there.
It does, that's right. And this is really just the first storm of many that are on the way, Will, over the next 5 days or so. Tonight's chance of rain is pretty minimal, but tomorrow's chance that you're seeing there late in the evening is up to 40%. And by the time we get to Monday, Tuesday of next week, we're talking 70%, 80% likelihoods of rain, even a risk of flash flooding. So it will be a massive pattern change on the way. It looks like we will get some more rain, thank goodness, and cooler weather before this record hot month ends.
As we said, it is very nice to see both of those things coming, the cooler temperatures and the rain, after how hot and just dry it's been. You this week have been focusing on how these certain conditions that we're seeing right now may affect what's ahead in the summer. You talked to some firefighters about how they're preparing for any prolonged period of dry weather. What did they tell you about what they are expecting for the summer ahead?
Well, they were packing up their gear and getting ready, as firefighters always do, because you never know when the call will come. But they told me that, you know, even if we get this rain a few days from now, which is in the forecast, this could actually be a bad thing, because if we settle back into a dry, hot pattern this summer, the rain that we get in May is going to grow more grass and grow more vegetation than if this hotter, drier than normal summer pans out. June, July, August, that stuff just dries out and it turns into fuel. We've talked this week about how the Texas A&M Forest Service has raised the alert level statewide up to 5, which is the highest threat level. It means all their resources are either responding to fires already or ready to respond to any more that might pop up. And they're pretty concerned, they said, unless we see big changes this summer as we enter the 3rd year of this La Nina pattern, things are really starting to dry out, and they think that we could have some big fires around this area this summer unless something changes.
Well, you did have a chance to speak to the Wildflower Center about, even though it looks so green out there, despite how dry and hot it's been. I want people at home to watch this clip from your story that you did, focusing on what the effects there are at the Wildflower Center here in Austin.
Even if plants don't have a lot of moisture in them, they push out all the green they've got in the springtime. What you're seeing around me at the Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center is essentially just left over from that.
This time of year, when it starts getting hot and with the drought that we've had, they're just basically in survival mode.
Andrea DeLongamaya is a plant scientist at the Wildflower Center.
That dry foliage is going to be definitely more flammable than plants that are hydrated and green.
We've already seen drought conditions deteriorate across Texas this year, and if this summer is hotter and drier than normal, these conditions will only get worse.
If we don't get this rain in the proper place and the proper time, this summer those junipers can be, exceptionally dry and receptive to fire. So we can potentially have some pretty good fires in our area.
There we hear from that firefighter talking about the potential for wildfires, and they are, anticipating that conditions could get worse again, even though we may see quite a bit of rain over the next few days.
That's right. It all depends on what happens this summer. And all this week in our Summer Outlook series, we've identified several things that could lead us in that direction. Summer hasn't even begun yet, so even if we get this rain next week, which will be welcome, we still could have a hotter, drier than normal summer. We've talked about the record hot May. We found that was correlated to a hot summer. Actually, 3 of the top 6 hottest Mays we've ever seen correlate to 3 of the top 6 hottest summers that we've ever seen. That's a pretty strong correlation. We've also talked about the 3rd year of this La Nina pattern. Not only does that just predispose us to be hot and dry, but the 3rd year of it is pretty rare. Last time we talked about that, Will, was back in the summer of 2000.
The most recent time this happened was the summer of 2000. Back then, the Greenbelt dried up. Crowds flocked to Barton Springs, and heat-related emergencies sent medics scrambling. A late summer heat wave from August into early September brought 12 consecutive days of triple-digit heat. 6 of those days were 107 degrees or hotter, including Austin's all-time record high of 112 degrees on September 5th, a number we also reached a decade later in 2011.
David, that was from your story that aired yesterday, I believe, looking ahead at the summer. But in your story, you pointed out that, last year was a part of this La Nina period, and we saw all that rain.
Right. Predicting the weather for the next 7 days is hard sometimes, Will. Predicting it for 3-4 months out is really very difficult. So there are always exceptions to the rule. I don't think anybody would complain if this summer actually ended up being a little cooler and wetter, right?
Count me in. But all this week, as we mentioned, you've been really looking ahead to what we can expect in the months ahead for our summers. What is your story tonight going to be looking at specifically?
I'm excited about this one tonight. I think people should join us at 9 on the CW, 10 o'clock tonight on KXAN. This is looking at one thing that might save us from a hot, dry summer, and that's hurricane season. This is expected to be the 7th hurricane season in a row with busier than normal or above normal activity. Last season was hyperactive, and this one might actually be similar because a lot of the same variables are at play. Now, we never hope for a destructive hurricane, of course, but we're talking about this in the Summer Outlook because if Texas gets a June or July hurricane impact, that can bring us a foot of rain in some cases, and just that moisture in the soil could prevent a month of triple-digit days going forward, even if the sun comes out for a month after that. So this can have a big impact on our forecast. Now, not only are we expecting a busy hurricane season, but I actually had the chance to speak to a world-renowned meteorological expert. This guy's a superstar. I've always looked up to him, and he identified something that could make a Gulf of Mexico intense hurricane more likely this year. There's a little known current in the Gulf of Mexico called the Loop Current, which eventually turns into the Gulf Stream, which most of us have heard of off the East Coast. And this warm water current, eventually little chunks of it break off. About once a year or so, a little eddy will just spin away from it and just hang out in the Gulf of Mexico all summer. And these little eddies of very warm water, I say little, they're probably 100 miles across, but if a hurricane passes over it, that is jet fuel for the hurricane. And as it turns out, little eddies of warm water like this had a hand in strengthening Hurricane Harvey rapidly before landfall. It had a hand in Hurricane Katrina turning into a Category 5. Hurricane Rita, some of the biggest hurricanes that we've had hit the coast, have passed over these little eddies of warm water. So tonight, we're going to talk about when an eddy might break off from this thing in the Gulf of Mexico and what that could mean for Texas summer hurricanes.
One more thing to look out for the summer. Chief Meteorologist David Yeomans, thank you for being here and for sharing all this. And all of your reports this week have been so interesting, so I know tonight's will be no exception. So thank you again.
Always fun to chat. Thank you, Will, and thank you, everybody, for watching at home.
All right, we'll see you at 4:30. Have a good one, David. All right, everybody. Again, if you'd like to read more about David's ongoing series of Summer Weather Outlook, they are available right now on KXAN.com as well as the KXAN News app. So please download that on your smartphone if you haven't done so already. Thank you all again for watching. I'm Will DuPree. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Take care out there.